Shalom, my fortress. From who should I tremble? See, I saw somebody who asked a question maybe more of a heritage. If there's such a year, Tzaras, Sakana for Klal Yisrael, almost silly the way he phrased it, but how could we say such a statement? Our salvation. We have such terrible things happen this year. Of course, the question is backwards. So Sishara, Parakeh, talks about the heroes, and then Mesivta as the heroes, the things that cause a person not to have the heroes. He talks about litzanos. Litzanos, we generally translate as making fun and scoffing, but really, in a more general sense, it means not having chashivus for what's really chashiv. And he brings up pasuk. The pasuk says, "Va'ata al tisleitzitzu penyeches gu meisreich." You shouldn't. Al tisleitzitzu, don't have litzanos penyeches gu meisreich, and maybe that'll strengthen the yisurim that are going to come upon a person. So Mesivta says, what's the pshat? What does litzanos have to do with yisurim? Dr. Mesivta, because a letz has nothing else that could wake him up. Somebody who mekabel musar, so you give him a shmooze, and he's awake. He'll do tshuva. But after out this lights it to Dr. Pasik. Don't do litzanas penyeches who may say second. The only eitzah to wake up somebody who's a letz. He won't pay any attention to shmooze. He's not going to pay any attention when he learns something that's ma'ir. Penyeches who may say. The only way to wake up such a person is to give chas v'shalom, to give him yisurim. To wake him up, to shake him. Mentioned Shabbos, talking to a Chavrusa of mine in the afternoon. He's in business, he was just at a convention. He says the Frai Yidden that never gave a remez that they're Yidden, now they're coming over to him, that they feel they're Jewish. They feel that they're Yidden. Wade was able to invite for the first time a bunch of them to the Sukkah, Chalamai Sukkahs, to come to a Sukkah. He just did in the Gemara now, Zara. Pasuk says, Rak estem yodati. Moshe says, you I know. The Pasuk ends off, Akain efkaid aleichem eskalam eineseichem. Therefore I'm going to punish you for all your aveiros. So the Gemara brings the minim Yasraf Safra, somebody who you love. Atem yodati. Rashi says, I love you. Somebody you love, you give Einshin, you give Yisurin. So the Gemara has all Shakmatari. The Gemara says, Rav Kana says, Rav Avo said, Pshat in the Pasuk. There's a fundamental difference in the way the Rebbeinu Shalom is managed, punishes Klal Yisrael and Umay Sa'ila. Klal Yisrael, the Rebbeinu Shalom punishes Kipid Shel Tarnegaylim like the pecking of a chicken, a little bit at a time. And that way, Klal Yisrael Chas V'Shalom never reaches the point where they need to get destroyed. Umay Sa'ila, have it great. Roman Empire lasted 1,000 years and it's gone. There's nothing left of them. They filled up their quota of Averis. Must have been a pretty big quota, but they filled it up and they're gone. Babel is gone. Yavan is gone. They're all gone. The commercial just wiped them out. Yisurin is Atem Yodati, the Rebbeinu says. It's Av. Shows the Ava that the Rebbeinu Shalom has for Klal Yisrael. We take a look at a year. We're mixed with the Yisurim were kemat nisim gluyim. If we had any other eyes to see, from the Yeshiva of Tifrach being ignored in Siftas Torah, in the middle of Akafas, thousands of people and nobody walked in, to Iranians sending hundreds of bombs against Eretz Yisrael and not one person killed. Mitoich the Rebbeinu Shalom shaking us, Kael Doivi Doifek, like he spoke in the Shmuz a couple weeks ago. The Rebbeinu Shalom is knocking and knocking, wake up, Klal Yisrael. The Rebbeinu Shalom is shaking us awake. But in the Mitoich, the Yisurim, the Rebbeinu Shalom is showering us with Ava. He's showering us with things that wake us up and tell us the Rebbeinu Shalom is running the show. You think it's this person or that person or this army or that army. You think it's going to be this person who's going to send arms. Garden it. Doesn't matter. I said recently in Shaya, says that before the Carteret came against Yerushalayim and was wiped out, so the Pasuk says that he went first to Mitzrayim and conquered Mitzrayim. And he came with the captives from Mitzrayim. He came to the walls of Yerushalayim. So the Pasuk says it's because you shouldn't have the Tachanu Mitzrayim. The Pasuk says. There were Yidden probably that time they said, oh, Mitzrayim will take care of us. We're allies with Mitzrayim. They're a world power. You don't have to worry about Carteret, about Ashur. Many years ago, I had the Harav. The Chazal say Carteret could have been, that the Chizkiah could have been Mashiach, and Carteret could have been Gedola. Could have been. So Chizkiah didn't say Shira the way he should have after the Mapala Carteret. Which means if you go through the Navi and you see all the steps that lead to the Mapala of Carteret, we should at least see a parallel. What's going to be B'Maisa Mashiach? The Pasuk is telling us, the Rebbeinu Shalom is saying, there's nothing else to rely on except for me. You have to come to such a point before you can come to a Melchemes Gedola. Before you could come to a Kabbalah's Malchus of the Melech HaMashiach. Before you can take care and not worry about any of the Umay Sa'ilam, you have to know there's nobody else to rely on. Trust me. Think Mitzrayim is going to take care? No. The Rebbeinu Shalom is showing us all along, mixed with the Yisurim, mixed with the Pachad, mixed with all the things going on outside Eretz Yisrael, in the world at large, tremendous ribuy and sakana for Yidden all over the world. Hashem is showering us with Av and showing us that the only one to rely on. Hashem Ayri v'iyishi mimi ira. Hashem ma'ischayai mimi echad. If the Rebbeinu Shalom is running the show, mimi ira mimi echad. Say every year before Selichos, the Maisa in Hebron, 1929. In 1929, the Yeshiva, the town, all the Yidden in Hebron were attacked. Things haven't changed much in 100 years. 29 Bachar in the Yeshiva were killed. Some of them over the Gemaras. That happened right before, in the summer of 1929. Tafshin Chafetz. The Yeshiva moved to Yerushalayim, where it is today, two places. And you can imagine Elul's man, the Hebron Yeshiva, was not the happiest man. chaverim that were dead, chaverim in the hospital, chaverim that were mutilated. Gedola yoylam in heaven. Alter Slabodka was there, Moshe Epstein was there. And the Mashgiach was a late chassan. And as Mashgiach in many yeshivas, including our own, the Bali Tvila are picked by the Mashgiach. And people were asking him, who's going to daven Ma'ariv? Who's going to daven for the Amid on Rosh Hashanah? Not sure what happened to the last year's Al Tvila, but they asked him and he kept pushing them off. With Talmidim Chachamim, Muflagim, Bali Musar, and Yira there. Kept pushing them off. Came right before Ma'ariv Rosh Hashanah night, and he pointed to a certain Bach. It was Shlit. What? So he went up. And he came, he did the first bracha, Ma'ariv. Came to the second bracha, and he came. V'ahavosicho al tosir mimenu li'olamim Ribayne shalaylam. Your love for us is li'olamim, is forever. And then he said it again. V'ahavosicho al tosir mimenu li'olamim Ribayne shalaylam. Your love for us is forever. And again, V'ahavosicho Al tosir mimenu li'olamim. After davening, the late Chasna said, "Also, that's what I mean." What was he saying? Al tosir mimenu is not the beginning of the sentence. We go back. Al kein Hashem Elokeinu B'shachveinu v'kumeinu nasiach b'chukecha Ribayne shalaylam. We're going to speak in your Torah b'nismach b'divrei sayros al motayrosecha b'divrei sayrosecha u'mitzvaysecha li'olam va'ed. Ribayne shalaylam, we're always going to talk in your Torah. B'shachveinu v'kumeinu, when we're going to sleep, when we're waking up, we're going to talk in your Torah. Ki hei mechayenu v'yoyrech yameinu Ribayne shalaylam. That's our life. That's what we live from. Ki hei mechayenu v'yoyrech yameinu v'hem negei yoymam v'layla Ribayne shalaylam. We're going to work in your Torah. We're going to schwitz and we're going to work. So what follows from that? If Ribayne shalaylam, we're learning your Torah, Yoimam v'layla v'yahavosicha al tosir mimenu li'olamim. Your love, Ribayne shalaylam, will never budge from us. We're going to live with your love, Ribayne shalaylam. If we live with your Torah, b'shachveinu v'kumeinu v'hem negei yoymam v'layla. We're coming here, Yeshiva Malei Bachim, that learned thousands of lot last year. Everybody's going to learn thousands of lot next year. Tens of thousands of hours of Limudat Torah. Ribayne shalaylam, we're coming to you. B'shachveinu v'kumeinu nasiach b'chukecha. Last year we learned b'shachveinu v'kumeinu. This year we're going to learn b'shachveinu v'kumeinu v'hem negei yoymam v'layla. We're going to work harder and harder in your Torah. We'll talk about Zaycha ve'ahavosicha al tosir mimenu li'olamim. We should be Zaycha to two things. We should be Zaycha to the Yava of the Ribayne shalaylam. We should be Zaycha to see that the Ribayne shalaylam is showering us with Abba. May Hashem will have a year of Simcha.